Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, 10th of the August 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar today. During the London session we got some data scheduled for the release in form of the economic sentiment, ZEW, economic sentiment, current situation, and of course the survey. All of them scheduled for release 11 o'clock a.m. and it looks like this is going to be the key event of the day, because during the New York session we don't have much event scheduled for release. Important event, of course. All we got is FOMC member Charles Evans speech 8:30 p.m. So not really busy day today, so let's just see what is going on the technical side of the market. We are going to start from the euros dollar, and as you can see here, and I've mentioned it before, we got this breakout below the lows of the end of the June 2021 at the level of 1.1752. The recent low, I mean the yesterday low, had been made at the level of 1.1735, and today it looks like we are going to move a little bit lower towards 1.1703. If we take a look at this price action here, we can see that there is something big building here, because it looks like a big head and shoulders pattern. This is left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We might even place a trend line here if it's somewhere here, and as you can see, it worked already couple of times, because there was a bounce here, there was a bounce here, and now it's breakout, and this looks very bearish to me. So below 1.1703, the other target is 1.1613 and 1.1604, and those are the lows of the last year. This is the August and even September and November last year. So those are very important levels for the bulls. Of course, the level of 1.17 is the lows just before the beginning of the April 2021. So this is the biggest rally in 2021, and it's almost been retraced in 100%. So the situation of the euro is getting worse and worse, and situation of the US dollar is getting better. So what we should see on the US, on the other US pairs like a US dollar to the Japanese yen, is appreciation of the US dollar, and this is exactly what is happening right now, for example, on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. If we look at this in more details, of course, we got our scenario here. The wave Y had been completed here, so we got the ABC and wave Y, so the correction had been completed. We got the bullish engulfing pattern here, and of course all of this temporary technical resistance 109.79, 110.21 had been violated, and the market is heading towards 110.73 and 110.98. So all of these corrections are now not quite important anymore. We got our wave X here. So right now we have made this kind of a pattern. Please remember, we might have WXY. This is one scenario. The second is second X and Z wave to the downside before this market is ready to move higher again. So the wave X shouldn't be higher than the hype of the first wave X, which is 110.60. So any breakout above 110.60, let me just put it on the chart, 110 point let's say 60. There you go. This is the level. Any breakout above this level means this correction is completed and we are getting more momentum into this impulsive wave upward towards 110.98, and then maybe even the highs from the beginning of the July 2021 located at 111.71 will be violated as well, because US dollar is getting stronger and stronger. What is then going on the Swiss franc? As you can see, the same price action, and exactly this is our scenario, and our scenario is, as you can see, is working very nicely. We have a very nice bounce from the level just between 61 and 78%, more like 61. We have a bullish engulfing pattern. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 days of the advance. We need to break above the wave B high, which is at 0.9231, in order to accelerate towards 9,274, and then of course 9,377. This is the short-term target for the bull, so we don't need this Fibonacci anymore. ABC is completed. This is typical corrective pattern for the market, and we are going higher towards the key technical resistance, which is here, and then of course we might even hit the 9,475, because this is the top of the wave 5 from the beginning of the April 2021. So this is my US dollar point of view. I think the US dollar will go higher, and more of the pairs is positioned into that direction, and euro dollar is positioned more to the downside in that situation. So something exotic. Let's take a look at the Ethereum. The Ethereum market, as you can see, has been rallying rally higher and higher, and recently broke above the level of 3,000, which is the key psychological and technical level for the bulls. So we got this dip here, dip here, dip here, dip here. So 3 dips first, of course low, then 3 dips around to 1,700, and then, as they say in the crypto market, the racket has started, right? So it's very interesting to keep an eye on this market, but please be aware of the fact that we are already trading somewhere into the extremely overbought market conditions. The levels above 3,000 are those levels of the extremely overbought prices, and that means we might have some sort of the corrective decline soon. Let me just put some Fibonacci retracement in perspective from the highs of 4,345 to the lowest level. I think it should be this one. As you can see, we might hit 78 is no longer necessary. Let me just delete the 78. Yeah, the 50 is violated. Okay, so the 50 is violated, and it was right around the level of 3,021. It's violated now. 61%, 3,332, let's say. And this is of course very close to the technical resistance, so there should be some sort of the market reaction on this rally towards this level. So we should see this kind of a price of action, some dip. Maybe if we get higher, we should have some dip in form of the pullback, maybe even like a correction, and then we are going towards the highs of this year. Okay, this is the scenario for the Ethereum versus the American dollar. If we just, at the end, if we just look into this from the perspective, as you can see, very wide swings at the beginning of the May 2021. Volatility is very big, and now it's starting to increase again. As you can see, the Ethereum has this tendency to go well over 70 and even 80 points on the RSI before the pullback is in place. So right now I think we should have just a small pullback, and then of course push towards 4,000 or even higher, and then we will have some meaningful correction to the downside. So that's my outlook for the Ethereum in the near term. That's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.